What upgrades should you make to your property in order to maximize your sales price and ultimately your net proceeds on the sale? Let's unpack that right now because times have changed. There's this common misperception in the market that consumers have that the more money they invest in their home to upgrade it prior to sale, the more money they're going to get out of it. And that's actually simply not the case. In fact, the majority of upgrades that you make into your home actually do not provide a dollar for dollar return on investment in the sales price. And so I want to identify what the three things are, the top three upgrades you can make that do provide a return on investment. And the interesting thing is that two of them are very new since the advent of COVID, the coming and going of the pandemic. So let's open those up right now. The first one is square footage. Since the pandemic started, the number one reason why people move in the past 2.5 years has been because they've been looking for more space. So if you've always felt like your home was a little cramped and you have the time to make that square footage addition, right, the time and the money and the patience to go through that process, that is the single greatest return on your investment dollar to maximize your home's value. If you're doing this, be sure to talk to your agent to make sure you can time this thing correctly. Number two, and this hasn't changed, curb appeal. The consumer's experience of your home doesn't start when they walk into the house. It actually starts when they roll up there with their real estate agent. Fresh paint makes a huge difference. Making sure that your gardening is done, that the lawn is mowed, that things look good, right? You've weeded. All that stuff makes for a great first impression. They take that positive first impression with them into your home, which makes them view the whole experience much more positively and willing to pay more money because they made a stronger positive emotional connection with your property. And finally, and this is an interesting one, and this is definitely a consequence of our shelter-in-place orders during the beginning of the pandemic, and that is outdoor space. People want to perceive themselves living a lifestyle that includes more time in private outdoor space. And this is usually identified as patios, fire pits, built-in outdoor kitchens. This is where a lot of people perceive an additional layer of value in the home that they purchase and, as an extension, pay more money for. And so if you have these things, be sure to clean them, right? Power wash all of those spaces, make sure they look presentable, nice colored throw pillows on those outdoor furniture. All that stuff makes a difference in the consumer's perception of value. If you don't and you're considering doing this, again, it takes time and it takes money, especially with some of the scarcity of contractors and materials. Be sure to consult with your real estate agent before you undergo this project because it's definitely an art form. There's a little bit of science, a little bit of art form to doing this to maximize your return on investment. That's the way we've unpacked it. These are the top three ways to maximize value in your home. Before you do these things, do consult with your real estate agent to make sure you do maximize that investment and get the largest return, that is proceeds from the sale, when it comes time to close. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys in 2.5 weeks.